Ghana Digital Centres Limited, with the support of the Ministry of Communication and Digital Technology and Innovations, successfully hosted a one-day tech startup workshop at the Accra Digital Centre. The workshop, held under the theme Identifying Opportunities, Empowering Startups, brought together over 100 participants, including startup founders, ecosystem enablers, investors, policymakers, and academic partners. The workshop aims to equip innovators with knowledge and tools needed to scale impactful startups. The event forms part of Ghana Digital Centres Limited commitment to strengthening Ghana's digital innovation ecosystem by directly engaging with startups to better understand their challenges, collect real time data, and co create targeted support strategies. Participants engaged in dynamic sessions, including startup showcases, a hands on onboarding exercise for the national startup databases, and roundtable discussions on funding, mentorship, and policy reforms.
I always promise when it comes to my team, the moment you come on board, I promise what everyone is going to achieve. As the CEO, I told them this app is going to make this thing for itself. This app will make this financial move. This app get there. And I can proudly say that now we have a partnership with University of Ghana. We are still working on it. We have a partnership with KNUST. We started and we're having issue with the Ministry of Education in Ghana. We got to Nigeria within 2 weeks. The Ministry of Education gave us the right to go to school and start testing the app. So with this move, any IT guy who comes on board knows we are going somewhere.
Richard Edie, operations manager for Makers Mars, speaking at a startup workshop, said one of the things they have done is to provide the needed platform for the children to compete in the Robotic for the Youth Championship.
One of the things that we have done is that we provided the needed platform for the students to actually compete in the Robotic for Youth Championship. And this Robotic for Youth Championship is a global competition that is organized by United Nations, specifically ITU, which is International Telecommunication Union. And their goal is to empower young minds to be able to learn in the area of artificial intelligence to solve real-life problems. So in this very year, Makers Place, just as I told you, were given the privilege to actually organize the first ever Robotic for Good Youth Championship in Ghana. And the competition was as well tough. We had 180 students competing, representing 10 different schools. And they were supposed to build or conceptualize a robot, design it, build it, and get it to solve real-life disaster problems, such as flood, and then also building collapsing.
The workshop marks another milestone in Ghana's Digital Centres Limited broader strategy to build a robust, inclusive, and data-driven digital economy, one that creates jobs, drives innovation, and positions Ghana as a technology leader on the continent. Acting CEO of Ghana Digital Centres, Jifa Gunu, addressing the media, stated the importance of the tech startup workshop.
It was very important for us to put this together because what we've noticed is that we integrate most of these startups, we help them to grow to become startups, but eventually when we leave them, they face challenges out there and we are unable to connect with them in resolving these challenges. So we realized that we will not be spending resources incubating them and then leaving them to fend for themselves just like that. So we wanted to better understand the real challenges they face. We cannot assume that we know the challenges that they face, but we have to listen to them. So we said, let's bring them here, let's listen to their challenges. And as you sat through the presentation, you will notice that they have the challenge, one, breaking into the market, but the bigger and critical one is funding to be able to scale up into fully fledged companies. I mean, sometimes they are bullied out by very strong foreign competitors. So we need to position our local startup companies and make them very, very competitive with the global giant out there. It will take a while, but this is the first step. These initiatives and this project is to help them to be able to come out there and navigate the challenges that comes out with within the startup.
Ejumara National Apprenticeship Program, 1 Million Coders Program, and other initiatives being implemented by the government. He explained the difference between Tech Startup Workshop and the government's other youth initiative.
Out of the 1 million coders project, you come up with, they'll come tech companies or individuals who want to build their own startup companies. When it comes out, then we will be here to be able to help them and shape them and guide them to fully stand on their feet. The Jumara and the other initiatives by government, they are all correlated. If you go behind the project, you realize how we sing together in terms of collaboration and stuff.
But is that synergy there?
There's a synergy there, yes. There's a synergy there. I mean, like the Jumara and the National Apprenticeship Program. You know, the National Apprenticeship Program, for example, it's cut across from apprenticeship in soft skills, from carpentry, what have you. But there is that point, somebody is into carpentry mason. The person needs a tech platform to be able to market or send their product in there. Then we come in with this startup company, so we are able to give them that platform to come on board. So that's that synergy there I can assure you.